And that brings us to the main event here for UFC 326. The baddest motherfucker is on the line. Charles Oliveira taking on Max Holloway in the main event. And if you're enjoying the content, hit that like and subscribe button, as Carlos is going to let you know who he's got in the main event.
I'm going to end up going with Holloway in this one. 155 tends to hit a little bit harder. Oliveira tends to get hit. I don't see Oliveira being able to get Max in a any type of compromising position to get him to the ground, or on the ground get him in any type of position that can be advantageous for a submission. I don't know. I just don't see it. I just see Oliveira, I think, is it sounds stupid, but I think he's in his mind, he's thinking this is for the fans, and he feels like he's going to stay on the feet and try to go toe to toe with Holloway just because it's the BMF title. And I think he's gonna get stopped again, unfortunately. I like Charles Oliveira, but I don't think he's gonna take the smart route in this one and try to find a way to get it to the ground. I think he's gonna try to make it a show on the feet, and that favors Holloway, and Holloway's probably gonna get the stoppage. What do you got, brother?
Yeah, my heart says Charles, my head says Max, so I'm going with Max Holloway here. I flip-flopped on this one, I'm not going to lie, but I think ultimately if you're rushing to the window to bet Charles in this one, you got to ask yourself, how is he going to win this one on the feet? He needs to take this fight to the ground, and Max has got renowned for his takedown defense. He's got good movement on the outside. I agree with Carlos as well at 155. He tends to hit a little bit harder, and he's done a good job of being able to utilize kicks throughout his career, and I think that's becoming a real weapon, especially at range. He does a good job of tapping the low kick now as well. And I think with Oliveira, you have to look at this matchup and say, Charles is very live for a submission against anybody, no matter who it is. We saw against Aaran Carlos, he was able to get him in an oh shit guillotine. And obviously he was able to choke out Matus Gamrot in this previous fight. But I don't see him being able to get Max Holloway to the ground, controlling him, backpacking, and ultimately subbing him. I obviously know here that Charles is decent on the feet. He's a shooter box guy. He wants to, kind of walk you down and have aggressive style. And I think that obviously serves well for a BMF title fight that's good for the fans, but I think that also makes it, he's going to have openings now, Max is going to have openings, that he's going to be able to capitalize as the better boxer, as the guy that, is going to be able to capitalize on those openings for a guy that, at 36 years old, we've seen him get stopped now. He's seen him get hit and dropped in multiple fights. Don't get me wrong, he's been able to come back, but Max is a guy that, he has measured pressure. He uses his ability to be able to stop you. He doesn't just wing punches. He knows exactly what he's doing. He's very calculated. He can fight 5 rounds. His takedown defense is absolutely stellar, and I think he keeps this one on the feet. I think he outboxes Charles, and I think ultimately, I agree with Carlos. I think this one is for the fans. I think this is, one of Charles's last, sort of hurrahs, which is sad to say, but I think ultimately we could be looking at a Charles Oliveira stoppage here, and ultimately Max Holloway getting another BMF title fight, later on down the road as he keeps his belt here. And if you're enjoying the content, hit that like and subscribe button. Let us know in the comments section who you're going with here for the BMF title, Max Holloway, Charles Oliveira. Let us know in the comments section. And Carlos is going to let you know what you need to do if you enjoy the content.
Guys, we hope you enjoy the content, number one. And if you do enjoy it, please don't forget to like and subscribe. And we will see you on the next one.
We'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.
Peace.